Mia, I need to run right now.
Ryan, stop! Why are you running around the room?
I have so many things to do today.
Look at your feet, Ryan.
What is wrong with my feet?
You are wearing two different shoes.
Oh no! One shoe is black and one shoe is blue.
Sit down, drink some water, and take your time.
Take your time?
Yes, that is our hero phrase today. Take your time.
Take your time, it means do not hurry.
Exactly. You do not need to rush. You have enough time.
That is such a good phrase for me today.
Today, we will learn 6 easy English phrases.
Our hero phrase is take your time.
We will also learn in a rush, catch my breath, and no big deal.
And we will learn slow down and keep calm.
These 6 phrases will help you speak English calmly and naturally every day.
I love that. When I hurry, I always make silly mistakes.
Everyone does. Later, I will tell you about a real science study about rushing.
A science study about why we hurry?
Yes, but first, tell me why you were running around this morning.
Well, this morning my alarm rang at 7 o'clock.
That is a good time to wake up.
Yes, but I looked at my clock and thought it was 8 o'clock.
Oh no, you thought you were 1 hour late.
Exactly. I jumped out of bed immediately.
Did you brush your teeth?
I brushed my teeth in 10 seconds. Toothpaste went all over my shirt.
Ryan, that is so messy.
Then I grabbed a piece of toast, but I dropped it on the floor.
Butter side down?
Yes, butter side down on the clean floor.
What a terrible morning.
I put on my coat and ran out of the front door.
Did you lock the door?
I pulled the door shut and ran down the street to the bus stop.
Were you running fast?
I ran as fast as I could. I saw a big red bus coming down the road.
Did you catch the bus?
I waved my arms and shouted, "Wait for me, please wait."
Did the bus driver stop for you?
Yes, the driver stopped and opened the door.
That was very kind of the bus driver.
I ran onto the bus, breathing hard and sweating.
And then what happened?
The driver looked at me and asked, "Where are you going, sir?"
Why did the driver ask that?
Because it was not the city bus.
What? What bus was it?
It was a private tour bus for tourists visiting museums.
Oh, Ryan, you ran after a tour bus.
The whole bus was full of tourists taking photos of me.
That is so funny. What did you say to them?
I smiled, waved, and said, "Good morning, welcome to our city."
Did you stay on the bus?
No, I walked off the bus slowly.
And then you looked at your phone?
Yes, I looked at my phone and saw the real time. It was only 7:15.
You had 45 minutes.
Exactly. I did not need to run at all. I should just take my time.
See, when we panic, our brains do not think clearly.
That is so true. Why do we do that, Mia?
Scientists at Harvard Medical School studied this exact problem.
What did the researchers at Harvard find?
They explained that when we rush, our body enters a stress state.
Like an emergency?
Yes, our heart beats very fast and our stress hormones go up.
And we cannot think carefully.
Right. The Harvard researchers say that slow, deep breathing helps our body calm down.
It turns off the emergency alarm in our body.
Exactly. When you take a deep breath and take your time, your brain works much better.
So science says we should slow down and breathe.
Yes, taking your time is actually good for your health.
I really need to remember that lesson every single morning.
We all do. That brings us to our second phrase, in a rush.
In a rush?
Yes, in a rush means you are moving very fast because you have very little time.
Like when you say, I cannot talk right now. I am in a rush.
Exactly. In a rush is a very common phrase.
Yesterday, I saw a man at the supermarket in a rush.
What was he doing?
He had a basket full of apples and he dropped all of them.
Oh no! Red apples rolling everywhere on the floor.
Everyone helped him pick up the apples. I told him, take your time, sir.
That was very nice of you.
And after running, you always need our third phrase, catch my breath.
Catch my breath. It means to rest for a minute so you can breathe normally again.
Yes, like after running up 3 floors of stairs.
You stop at the top of the stairs, put your hands on your knees, and catch your breath.
Give me 1 minute. Let me catch my breath.
Exactly. It is a natural way to ask for a short break.
Last week, Mia, you ran to our studio because of the rain.
Yes, I ran 2 blocks in heavy rain, and I had to catch my breath before speaking.
And when you dropped your umbrella, what did I tell you?
You said our fourth phrase, no big deal.
No big deal. It means it is not a big problem.
Right. It means do not worry, everything is okay.
If you spill a little water on the table, it is no big deal.
You just wipe it with a cloth. No big deal.
If your friend arrives 10 minutes late, you can say, it is no big deal. Take your time.
That is such a polite and friendly answer.
Now, what is our fifth phrase?
Our fifth phrase is slow down.
Slow down. It means reduce your speed or do things more quietly and carefully.
Yes, you can tell a driver, please slow down, there are children crossing.
Or when someone speaks English too fast.
That is very important for English learners.
You can say, could you please slow down a little bit?
Yes, English speakers are always happy to slow down if you ask nicely.
And our sixth phrase is keep calm.
Keep calm. It means stay peaceful and do not panic.
When something surprising happens, the best thing to do is keep calm.
Like when your computer screen goes black during work?
Do not scream or hit the desk. Just keep calm and check the power cable.
Yes, keep calm, take a breath, and take your time.
Look at that. We already know all 6 phrases.
Let us practice using them in real daily situations.
I am ready. Test me with your questions, Mia.
All right, situation number 1.
I am ready for situation 1.
You are ordering lunch at a busy sandwich shop.
Okay, I am standing in front of the counter.
There are 10 different kinds of bread, 12 kinds of cheese, and 20 vegetables.
Wow, that is a lot of choices.
The shop worker looks at you and asks, "What bread and cheese do you want?"
I feel a little nervous because people are waiting behind me.
What does the kind shop worker tell you with a smile?
The shop worker says, do not worry. Take your time.
Yes, take your time and choose what you like.
And what if I still cannot decide between turkey and chicken?
Then you can ask the worker, "What do you recommend?"
And the worker will help you happily.
That was great. Now, situation number 2.
Give me situation number 2.
Your best friend calls you on the phone on Tuesday afternoon.
Ring, ring. Hello, Mia.
Your friend speaks very fast, Hello, can you help me move a heavy sofa right now?
But you are walking into an important office meeting.
You cannot talk for more than 10 seconds. What do you tell your friend?
I say, I am in a rush right now. I will call you back at 5.
Perfect. I am in a rush right now.
What if my friend says, wait, it will take only 2 minutes?
What do you say then?
I say, I really must go. My boss is waiting. Talk soon.
Exactly. Clear, polite, and honest.
Now, what is situation number 3?
Situation number 3. You just climbed 6 floors of stairs because the elevator was broken.
Oh, 6 floors is very high.
You open your office door and your friend immediately asks, "Did you finish the report?"
I can barely speak because I am breathing so hard.
What do you tell your friend first?
I say, hold on, let me catch my breath first.
Wonderful. Let me catch my breath.
What if my friend hands me a glass of cold water?
Then you drink the water, catch your breath, and say thank you.
That feels so much better. What is situation number 4?
Situation number 4. You are at a nice coffee shop with a friend.
We are sitting by the window drinking warm lattes.
You reach for a sugar packet, but your elbow accidentally knocks over a paper cup.
Oh no, a little coffee spills onto the wooden table.
You feel very embarrassed and say, "Oh, I am so sorry."
What does your friend say to make you feel comfortable?
Your friend smiles and says, "Do not worry, it is no big deal."
It is no big deal. Let us get a napkin.
Exactly. It shows that the small mistake does not ruin the day.
What if the coffee spilled onto my friend's white shirt instead?
Then you apologize warmly, help clean it, and offer to buy them a fresh drink.
And your friend can still say, it is okay, no big deal.
That is right. Now, situation number 5.
Let us hear situation number 5.
You are listening to a podcast in English, but the speaker is talking very quickly.
Words are flying past like a fast train.
You feel like you only understand half of the words.
That can feel very frustrating.
What do you tell yourself, or what button do you press on your phone?
I tell the speaker, please slow down, or I change the speed to 0.9.
Yes, slow down, please.
There is no shame in asking someone to slow down.
Never. Asking someone to slow down is the smart way to learn.
What if you are practicing English speaking with a partner?
You can tell your partner, "Let us slow down and practice one sentence at a time."
That makes learning so much more enjoyable.
And finally, situation number 6.
What is our last situation, Mia?
You are at the airport. You open your bag to show your passport, but you cannot find it.
Oh, that is my biggest fear. My heart starts beating so fast.
Your hands are shaking and you want to cry.
Oh no, that is so stressful.
What is the most important rule for your mind in that moment?
I must tell myself, keep calm, breathe, and look in the front pocket.
Yes, keep calm and do not panic.
And usually the passport is right there in the inside pocket.
Exactly. When you keep calm, you find the answer much faster.
6 out of 6 situations. We did it, Mia.
You did an amazing job, Ryan.
Let us do a quick recap of our 6 phrases today.
First, when you do not need to hurry, you say,
Take your time.
Second, when you have very little time and must move fast.
In a rush.
Third, when you need a minute to rest after running.
Catch my breath.
Fourth, when a small problem is not serious.
No big deal.
Fifth, when speed is too fast and you need less speed.
Slow down.
And sixth, when you stay peaceful and do not panic.
Keep calm.
Look how useful and practical these 6 phrases are.
They are so easy to use in everyday life.
Now it is time for today's speaking challenge for our listeners.
What is the challenge today, Mia?
Tomorrow morning, when you feel busy or stressed, do not run around like Ryan.
Hey, no two different shoes.
Stand still for 5 seconds, take one deep breath, and say this sentence out loud.
I can take my time. It is no big deal.
Say it one more time with us.
I can take my time. It is no big deal.
Try saying that whenever you feel rushed tomorrow.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode.
Write in the comments which phrase was your favorite today.
Have a wonderful, relaxing day, and remember, take your time.
Goodbye, everyone.